What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here. Got new information in Congress about a $1,200 bonus for seniors and Social Security. We'll go over the details of that here in this video. This also comes here as millions of Americans are set to lose their SNAP and food stamp benefits because of changes that are going to happen here in the near future. I'll give you the details here on that here as well. This also comes as the Medicare Part B increase is just announced, and I'll give you all the details of this and more in this video. So let's jump right in. We're live right now here on the YouTube It's Jimmy Show. Let me know if you can see and hear me. Type yes in the chat. Let me know where you're tuning in from. You can let me know your city, state, or even your country, as we have people tuning in here from all around the world. Don't forget to hit that like button for me here, and if you haven't yet, subscribe down below so you don't miss out on future videos. I will keep you up to date. Take a look here. Okay, we have some details here on a bill released in the Senate on a $200 monthly increase for a total of $1,200 for seniors and on Social Security. You can see here who would receive the monthly increase to Social Security benefits. Here's what we know so far. A bill introduced by Senate Democrats would provide a 6-month boost to Social Security benefits received by millions of Americans each month. The Social Security Emergency Inflation Relief Act calls for an extra $200 per month to be distributed monthly to beneficiaries as a way to combat rising prices and inflation. If approved, the boost would be paid out starting in January 2026 and run through July 2026. The 71 million Americans who receive monthly Social Security benefits, and everybody underneath the Social Security umbrella, SSDI, SSI, along with 7.5 million people who are on SSI, Supplemental Security Income payments, would also be eligible for the payments. The $200 increase would also cover those receiving federal railroad retirement payments, disabled veterans, and those receiving veterans' pensions. Quote, seniors face difficult decisions as they see their bank accounts shrinking, and the Social Security COLA, cost of living adjustment, is simply not reflective of their current reality, said Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer. Quote, I urge Republicans to join with us to help offset the cost of Trump's inflationary trade war and give seniors the money they deserve, quote, from the Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer. The bill was introduced on October 30th and was co-sponsored by Senator Elizabeth Warren, and 11 other Democratic senators are the co-sponsors of the bill. The bill was also introduced after the annual Social Security cost of living adjustment was announced on October 24th, came in at 2.8%, which works out to be an average monthly increase of $56 per person on the average. Quote, the 2026 COLA is going to hurt for seniors. Year after year, they warn that Social Security's meager increases won't be enough, and the Census Bureau estimates that about 10% of retirement-age Americans live in poverty, said Shannon Benton, director of the nonpartisan senior advocacy group, the Senior Citizens League. However, our research suggests that the number may be higher. It's about time our elected representatives show up for seniors, or else seniors won't show up for them at the voting booth. The proposed $200 increase would be on top of the COLA cost of living effect, which goes into effect in January 2026. The bill was being referred to the Senate Finance Committee for consideration, so I will keep you up to date on this. Also, this is very important for those on Medicare or for those who have loved ones that want to be. Pay attention. The annual open enrollment period goes from October 15th only until December 7th. If you have Medicare, this is the time to choose your new 2026 plan that works best for you. There has been a lot of Medicare changes recently, and most Medicare plans change, and many just go away entirely. Luckily, my trusted partner, Chapter Medicare, makes comparing every Medicare and Medicare Advantage option easy. They're honest, unbiased, and can review your plan and get you the best one in under 20 minutes. If you're on the right plan for your needs, they'll tell you, and if you're not, they'll help you switch. And by doing this, they've saved people on average around $1,100, which is amazing. They've helped hundreds of people from my community find better plans, and they can help you too. So call this phone number on the screen, 833-700-1320, or click the pinned comment down below in the comment section to connect with Chapter and find the plan that's best for you. Now, this also comes here as the standard Medicare Part B premium increase was just released, and it jumped 9.7%, far greater than the regular inflation that the government is reporting. The standard Medicare Part B premium will increase to $202.90 per month in 2026, up 9.7% from $185 per month the year before. The Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services has announced here today. Because those monthly premiums are typically deducted from Social Security benefit payments, the rates affect how much the cost of living increase beneficiaries will see in 2026. The Social Security Administration has announced a 2.8 cost of living adjustment for 2026. This Medicare Part B increase is up $17.90 or just under $18 increase since last year, for a total of $202.90 for Medicare Part B now. This is the highest increase since the second highest increase, it looks like, in dollars ever. The highest increase in dollars was $21.60, which was in 2022. Now, this also comes as healthcare costs are set to skyrocket for many millions of Americans as the subsidies for healthcare from the government are expiring, and this is what many say was the main reason for the government shutdown, and could lead to another government shutdown here in about 60 days or so. And you can see here that healthcare marketplace premiums would more than double on average next year if the enhanced premium tax credits expire at the end of this year. The reason we had the government shutdown stop is Democrats and Republicans made a short-term deal that said that they will have a vote that is supposed to happen in December on these health care tax credits from the government. Now, this doesn't mean that Republicans will vote for the health care tax credits from the government. It just means that they're going to have a vote. If they don't pass, we could see Democrats hold out and have another government shutdown because of the, as you can see, health care payments would more than double for millions and millions of Americans, and this could lead to yet another government shutdown because of the difference between Republicans and Democrats in Congress. So I will keep you up to date on that. Also, food stamps are back, but millions will lose benefits permanently, even though the shutdown is over. The GOP's signature tax and spending law, the Big Beautiful Bill, which they named it, is poised to kick people off the nation's largest anti-hunger program. Another headline here, SNAP benefit updates, millions to be removed from the program. Millions of Americans who rely on food assistance are expected to be removed from the SNAP program in the coming months as states move to comply with tightened federal rules, many of which are seniors, children, and veterans. The Department of Agriculture, USDA, has directed states agencies to carry out the changes, including the Republican-backed law passed earlier this year, the Big Beautiful Bill. The SNAP program supports about 42 million low and no income people nationwide, helping them buy groceries. But the latest overhaul, part of the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, revises work requirements and alters who is exempt from them. A USDA spokesperson said that the provisions, quote, that modify SNAP work requirements for able-bodied adults were effective immediately upon President Trump's signature of the One Big Beautiful Act. But states were given some leeway until November 1st, which fell during the government shutdown, for full implementation. Those are now going to be implemented. The new rules focus on long-standing part of the program as able-bodied adults without dependents provision. Under current federal law, most adults who do not have disabilities or dependents must work, join a job training program, or actively look for work for 80 hours per month, or keep receiving SNAP. Those covered by this rule can receive benefits only for 3 months in a 3-year period unless they meet these requirements to qualify for an exemption. States may request waivers in areas with high unemployment or other economic challenges, allowing them to ease the time limit. The One Big Beautiful Bill narrows who can be exempt from the 3-month cutoff. The upper age limit threshold has been raised significantly, meaning that work rules now apply to adults up to age 65 instead of age 59. At the same time, caregivers are newly restricted. Only parents or guardians of children under age 14 are exempt, compared to previously the age of 18. The law also removes other exemptions for homeless individuals, veterans, and young adults who are aged out of foster care at age 24 or younger. An analysis from the Budget and Policy Priorities based on the Congressional Budget Office projections estimate that about 4 million people will see their SNAP benefits eliminated or significantly reduced because of these changes. This group includes children, seniors, veterans, and individuals with disabilities, many of whom depend on food assistance and to afford basic nutrition. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. I will keep you up to date. If you haven't yet, subscribe down below. Click the bell icon so you get notifications when we go live. It's completely free to do so. Also, please share this video on social media or with your friends so they can get this information. Click here to see the Trump admin revealing who's eligible for Trump's $2,000 new tariff rebate stimulus checks. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next